So when I watched my premiere for my Mortal Kombat review, I was just as shocked as you guys were about that hacking static thing. I didn't see that at all on my, rewatch of my video to just see if I made any mistakes or needed any extra editing to clean things up a little bit. I didn't notice that. That was not there. And then it just shows up on my premiere video. And I'm like, what is that? So I hope that nothing like that happens this time. We will see in... What was that? Alright guys, I don't know what that was. Let's get to the review for Annabelle. Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upside Dan. Next up on the road to The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, or as I like to call it, The Conjuring 3, is Annabelle from 2014. Annabelle is the first spin-off out of the gate for the Conjuring series. Did it live up to The Conjuring? No, it did not. But did it? No, it did not. A couple begins to experience terrifying supernatural occurrences involving a vintage doll shortly after their home is invaded by members of a satanic cult. Annabelle is directed by John R. Leonetti and written by Gary Dauberman. It stars Annabelle Wallis, Ward Horton, Alfre Woodard, and Tony Amendola. This, as all of these stops on the road to The Conjuring 3, is going to be spoiler filled, so I might get into some spoilers for these films. So that's your spoiler warning. I didn't see this right away. I didn't see it in theaters. And when I first checked it out, I had heard right before checking it out, and some of my friends did go to theaters to see it. They did not like it. They hated it. They thought it was like one of the worst horror movies. And so I went in with that expectation, and I watched it, and I mean, it wasn't good. It's not good, but I was like, oh, that was better than they made it seem. I got a couple scares, but throughout the years until this rewatch, I didn't really remember all but, one scare from it, pretty much. And then as it was going, I was like, oh yeah, I remember this, I remember that. Didn't really remember some of the basic plot, but you really, a lot of it jogged my memory. There was some scary stuff here. There was some creepy imagery. There were some effective scares. There were also some, jump scares that were, they didn't have the build up. They didn't have the masterful presence of James Wan for this one, which I wish that they had, because James Wan, I think, is just a master of his craft. Horror, he just does to a T. He does great when he's involved, not just as a producer, when he's involved directing, writing, whatever. He has a really good eye for horror. And there is some stuff that, I can see this, you can tell that it's in the Conjuring universe, obviously, first of all, for Annabelle. But there was some Conjuring, they tried to do some Conjuring-like scares here. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. I don't know, the doll is creepy, the doll looks creepy. The trope in all of these scary dolls, scary puppets, scary children toys, scary ventriloquist dummy movies is these are all kids' toys or something that people want to collect. And that, I'm like, why? Why do you want Annabelle? But she does have a creepy presence, although a lot of this movie is just zooming in on her face. Zooming in on her rocking in the chair, which can be creepy, a creepy sound, kind of. And of course, no one else is in the room who's making it rock. And then the demonic presence is scary. You see him a few times throughout the film. And there is one really effective scare that wasn't really a jump scare, but it's Annabelle starts floating up, and you don't see anything behind her. You just think Annabelle the doll is floating. And then out of the shadows comes the demonic force and this, demon monster thing. And I thought that was actually a pretty good, effective, creepy moment. Creepy imagery. The story was kind of bland and predictable and, cliche, and sometimes it can be done right. Sometimes, I think if James Wan was involved here, it would have been a better story, better characters, better movie altogether, but he wasn't, and I wish that he was. But it's just a lot of tropes at times, and a lot of predictability, and a kind of a boring, story. That's That's it's what we've seen before. Although I will say, watching Annabelle Creation leading into this, it made me kind of appreciate Annabelle 2014 a little more. Still though, I don't really like this one. The demonic presence needs a soul. By the rules of the film, a demon can't possess you without your permission. But then they said a baby, can't give permission, so I guess a demon can possess it, but if a baby can't give permission, it didn't give it permission to take over its body, so I feel like that it shouldn't be able to. And then of course you get, the sacrifice, what I actually liked of her friend, Evelyn, and I liked that aspect. I don't know, at least, I don't know. It was whatever. It was predictable though. But, and the actors do fine. The characters are okay here and there, but I don't know. This movie just wasn't it. Whoa, what the heck? I don't know what that was. I don't know. There was some coordinates or something. I'm gonna have to, it kind of scared me because while I was watching Annabelle, I felt this weird breeze over my shoulder, and I looked, I didn't see anything, and now this has been happening, and now this happens in my Annabelle review. I might have to go to those coordinates. I need to find some answers to this weird thing that's been happening to my videos. And I've seen it happen on a few other channels as well. I hope you're enjoying the road to the Conjuring 3 so far. Check out my review of The Nun and Annabelle Creation, and look forward to more on the road to the Conjuring 3. Next up is The Conjuring. What did you think of Annabelle 2014? What do you think of the Conjuring universe as a whole? Let me know down in that comment section. Blow up the comment section. Did you like Annabelle? What is your favorite spinoff? Do you only like the Conjuring movies? Did you like the Conjuring trailer for The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It? Let me know down in that comment section. If you've liked this video, you're going to like some more, so click around here to see some more. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video with the Conjuring fans in your life. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, and come to the Upside Dan.